right here and right now. Come one, come all, come big, come small, come once and come twice for the best quality.
Not so fast, darling. The gate is shut in order of Emperor Gandahar.
What did you call me?
He can call you whatever he wants. Yeah, move along, Peck.
Shut the fuck up. I'm in charge here, and I'm the talking person, understood? Like I said, darling, the gate is closed. No one can pass without the proper documentation. Now, move along.
What kind of documentation?
By law, you're required to present a writ of protection entitling you to safe passage through the gates.
And where can I get one of those?
All requests must be submitted to the Imperial outpost in Hatmandor. But seeing as you're here, there's not a whole lot you can do about that, is there?
What's it going to take for you to turn around and open that gate for me?
Are you deaf or stupid? I said no! Now, get on about your business.
What, do you get off talking to people like this?
Anything else you want to say?
Lost your way?
No, just trying to get to Hatmandor.
That's easy, if you have a pass.
A pass?
Yes, a pass. There's no way in without it.
And where can I find one of those?
You could ask the guards, or get it from me. Fresh and almost as good as a real one.
How much is this forgery going to cost me?
600 auras is the going rate. But for an intelligent man such as yourself, I can let one go for 500.
500 for a forgery? Have you been drinking?
It's a simple case of supply and demand. If my prices are too steep, I suggest you try your luck with the guards. I hear they're really reasonable at this time of year.
Is there something I can help you with, son?
Well, that all depends on the services you're offering.
I'm afraid I've been retired for some time now. Good day to you.
Come all, come big, come small, come once and come twice for the best quality and price.
Looks like you've decided to stay a bit longer in our little village.
Unfortunately, not by choice. The guards refused to let me pass through the gates to Hatmandor.
Then it's a good thing. I know another route. Listen, you helped me once, so now it's my time to return the favor. Before my husband went off to work in the mines, he used to smuggle goods into Hatmandor and Shesnadar to avoid taxes. I could show you the old path leading over the gate.
What about the guards?
The passage is well hidden, but also extremely dangerous. The last time a group of smugglers used it, our gravedigger Lusum spent an entire day removing body parts.
Sounds encouraging.
I'm happy to help you, but I want you to be prepared. Here, I'll mark it on your map.
Weapons recovered from the Great Battle of Otteron.
Looks like you're lost.
Just trying to get to Hatmandor.
That's no easy feat. Especially with the increased patrols guarding the gate. But there's always another way.
And what might that be?
It's an old one. Used to be for smuggling goods to avoid the heavy import taxes. Nobody much uses it now, seeing as we barely have enough to support ourselves, let alone trade. In fact, I'm one of the last people who even knows where it is.
Can't imagine you'd like to share that information.
I'd even be willing to take you there. For a price, of course.
How much are we talking about?
300 ores should do it. I usually ask 500, but you seem like a nice enough guy.
$300 ores for information isn't exactly what I had in mind.
If you find a better deal, by all means, let me know. I'll be here if you change your mind.
Beautiful day for a burial. Looking for a traditional funeral for you or a family member? I'm having a special.
Afraid not. Not today, at least.
Oh, then you've come to the wrong place, my friend. Today, at least. Never seen you around here before. You look healthy. Where are you headed?
That's a lot of questions, friend. But I'm headed north.
Oh, then perhaps this is fate. I have a delivery to be made near Hatmandor. Perhaps you might make it for me?
I could use the auras, but what's the package?
It's a funny story, to say the least. A few weeks ago, our leader sent a carrier pigeon to Hatmandor to get relief supplies for the drought. And the Merchants Guild sent a messenger.
So, you have supplies on the way?
Not sure. Before he could say anything, the poor bastard stopped to take a piss. Right on the grave of a Sambu's son. Oh. Before anyone could say a word, Sambu just grabbed his spade and, well...
You've got to be kidding.
Wish I were. Sent a second carrier pigeon to inform the guild. They told us they won't offer any help until we return the head to his family.
The head?
Cut it clean off. We already delivered the body, but it wasn't enough. The family is donating the remains to the Imperial Necromancers. Had to tangle with a couple vultures to get it back. Don't know if I have another trip in me. But to be honest, despite the job, they're not exactly my kind of people.
If it's on the way, then it doesn't really make sense not to.
You have the makings of a promising gravedigger. Take this. The head is inside. Deliver it to Gazan in the last meeting funeral home.
Sounds good.
One more thing before you go. As you probably know, the gates on the way to Hatmandor are still closed. But some time ago, a man skilled in forging official documents moved to Bayan. Heard him referred to as Tome the Scribe. Usually he spends his days lounging on a bench near his house in the village. Tell him that the last summer was rainy, and he'll consider helping you get through those gates.
Yes? What do you want?
What do you think about this weather? The last summer was rainy.
It's been quite some time since I've heard those words. I was beginning to think all my old clients were dead. What can I do for you?
I need proper documentation to get through the gates to Hatmandor, and I hear you're the man to talk to.
I'm afraid those days are behind me, son. I lost everything when the Imperial Guard raided my home and burned it to the ground. Without my equipment, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What if I were to get your things back?
In that case, I wouldn't be opposed to a short break in retirement.
What do you need?
All I need is my old inkwell. It's filled with a very rare Imperial crimson ink that I'll need to legitimize your writ of protection. There's no way of knowing whether it survived the fire, but if you're lucky, you'll find it amidst the remains of my home on the savannah.
I'll see what I can do. Not now. Stay down. What's this?
right now.
Hey, wait a minute.
And you are?
My name is Flora. I used to be a scribe's wife. We divorced 3 weeks ago.
And?
And I truly, truly hate him. I heard you decided to fetch that damn inkwell of his.
Sounds like you have some resentment for him.
Not so much him as I do his ridiculous inkwell. I hate it! I hate everything about it! I spent our entire marriage washing the ink stains out of countless linens. I swear he loved that thing more than me.
Then it's a good thing you divorced.
To say the least. I assume you're working for my ex-husband, because you need a writ of protection to pass through the gate.
That could be the case. Why do you ask?
My ex-husband is slipping in his old age. His last client was flagged at the gates. The guards chopped his hands clean off as punishment for providing false documents. I have a better proposition. Give me the inkwell, and tell that old mule you couldn't find it. As payment, I'll show you the old smuggler's passage to Hatmandor.
I like my hands, and I like your offer. Take the inkwell. What do I care?
You're a wise man. Wiser than my former husband, anyway. As promised, I'll mark the entrance to the old smuggler's passage. But be careful. It's been ages since anyone has used it, and there are plenty of widows who can tell you why.
Weapons recovered from the Great Battle of Ozarok. Don't miss out on this limited opportunity to take advantage of high-quality wood metallurgy and craftsmanship.
Pleasure to see you again, son. Any news on the inkwell?
It seems everything was lost in the fire.
That's disheartening, to say the least. I had hoped it had stayed protected in that old chest, but I suppose the fire was just too much for it.
It seems that way.
I apologize for sending you all that way for nothing, but my skills are useless without the proper equipment. The most skilled hands in all of Antalure couldn't get through those gates without the Imperial Crimson ink.
I'm sure I'll figure something out.
Well, good luck to you, son.
Nothing but the best wares, all priced to meet your financial needs.
Let's get this over with. Let's see. Better be worth it. Around you. Warned you.
Come here to admire Derek's work,
You're the one who killed Defora and Mongar.
and would have been the one to handle the rest, but they got away. Too bad. Derek's unhappy about this.
Derek? Who are you working for?
Ha! Small minds. Derek doesn't like the tone in your voice. We think he'll cut you now.
Try it. Good. Stay down. Stay down.